Grandparents, take the grandkids on an adventure. Families, plan the perfect day trip close to home. Dive into Xperia Ocean Journey in Sevierville, an animated oceanic journey right in your backyard. And right now, locals in Sevier, Blount, Knox, Cocke, and Jefferson counties receive buy one, get one free tickets. No limits for locals. Just use code BOGO, B-O-G-O, at XperiaUpClose.com. That's X-P-E-R-I-A, upclose.com. Make memories, spark wonder, experience the ocean like never before, only at Xperia Ocean Journey.
Happy Friday. Sure hope you have a great day today and enjoy the upcoming weekend. Thanks for checking in with a big story picture about why and how the weather is going to be changing. And we do have some changes I'm going to be talking about. We've got a couple tropical systems that we're monitoring that could potentially bring us some rainfall. So stick with me. Here we go. Let's start you off for yesterday. We made it into the 70s and 80s. Picked up a little bit of rainfall from time to time, but here's what I'm watching for the next several days. Afternoon showers and thunderstorms through the weekend, but not a total washout, so don't cancel any plans. We're watching the tropics very closely. Why? Because tropical moisture may swing its way in next week. And of course, I'll have more details online at eastnweather.com. And your daily forecast weather updates. Check out 1 Minute with Witcher if you just want a quick snippet of how the weather's going to be changing here locally. But this is the big picture story. So let me show you. We've been talking about this trough over the last couple of days. Just through the day today, the trough is going to kind of get cut off. So we're going to get a low cutoff. It's going to pinch off from the main jet stream pattern, basically. That's going to add a little extra lift to the atmosphere and bring some showers and thunderstorms. Now, the majority of the rain today will be over into the Carolinas, but some of that energy is going to bring us some afternoon showers and thunderstorms here in East Tennessee. But I actually think that we're going to see a little bit better coverage of rainfall throughout the day tomorrow, or a few more afternoon showers and storms. Some instability in any of the storms could become a little bit stronger. I'm not expecting severe weather per se. You can see how this moisture is going to be streaming its way in. So again, through the day today, mainly the mountain counties of East Tennessee will see the majority of the showers and thunderstorms. Now, when you look at your rain chances, I'm going to go a little bit higher coverage of rainfall throughout the day tomorrow. Then we'll shave that off on Sunday. By Monday, we're probably dry, and then 20, 30 to probably 40, 50, 60% chance of rain as we get into next week because of some tropical moisture. Let's start with Hurricane Umberto. It's now a hurricane, winds at 75 miles per hour. Gusting also to 75 at this point of the game. Could become a Category 3, maybe even a Category 4 hurricane as we get into Monday. But notice it's curving back out into the Atlantic Ocean. So I don't think we have to watch out for the effects of Umberto as it stands right now. But there's another disturbance that could be Imelda. That would be the next named storm. 80% over the next 2 days, 90 over the next 7 days. And notice the direction it's traveling to. Now, we haven't had any hurricanes hit the U.S. mainland so far this year. This could potentially be our first. And notice the spaghetti models, a bunch of different hurricane models, not all agreeing. Some have it going out in the ocean, some have it curving back out, some have it taking it through Florida. Most consensus, though, is into South Carolina. So let me show you what that looks like. So we've got Umberto over here. We've got the disturbance down across the Caribbean. So we've got two storms, right? We've got high pressure to our north. Watch as these storms kind of work their way around that ridge of high pressure. Here comes Imelda, moving its way up the Caribbean, into the southeastern coastline. There's Umberto, moving its way back out into the Atlantic Ocean. But notice next Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that moisture may be swinging its way into East Tennessee. The National Weather Service had a great discussion this morning about Helene, the past, the 1-year anniversary coming up, and the potential for more rain on the way. The point of the story is, and what they talked about in their forecast discussion is, A, there's a lot of unknowns so far. B, we're not leading up to this event, if this were to take place, with 3 days of rainfall, which is what we saw with the Helene. So I know that this can be a little unnerving, notice based on the latest track of this, but again, I don't think it's going to be a major story like Helene was because we don't have the rainfall leading up to the event. We are dry today and tomorrow. Mountain counties will see some showers and thunderstorms. More rain over into the Carolinas all the way through Sunday. But as we continue over the next 7 days, look at all the rainfall expected across the southeastern coastline. How much of that moisture swings into East Tennessee still yet to be known, but I will likely be on the bet that says at least Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, or at least Tuesday, Wednesday anyways, I think some good solid rainfall is on the way. So today we've got elevated risks for some flooding and flash flooding concerns. Most of that's going to be off to our east and southeast, although that does include us here in East Tennessee today and tomorrow. And we'll start to see that moisture really start to increase thanks to the Weather Prediction Center and some drier air off to our north and northwest. All right, your 7-day forecast. So all solid average weather on the way. We're going to be in the upper 70s to low 80s. Other than that, we'll see those rain chances increase. And due to the fact that we're looking at more clouds and rain next week, temperatures will come down, so we'll stay in the 70s. But then this heat starts to build its way back in. So we still have the potential of potentially above average temperatures as we head through the next, above and beyond the 7-day forecast. So again, some showers and thunderstorms today, mainly across the mountains. Some could drift into the valley. I think we'll see a little bit better coverage of rainfall throughout the day tomorrow. Some storms could pack in some strong gusty winds, 30 to 40 mile per hour wind gusts, but no major severe weather expected. And then watching the tropics in the next week, how much moisture from Imelda moves its way into the southeast, or at least for us here in the Knoxville area and East Tennessee. I will keep you posted on that. Don't forget, 1 Minute with Witcher gives you everything you need to know to get out the door and stay on top of the weather forecast just through those day parts. That's where you're going to find that. Have a great day.